Hi, everyone.
Hello, everybody. It's Dave
and Jay
from Insider Networking, and we really have a treat for you today. So stay connected, and we'll drop a gift for all of you that stay till the end in the comments. So today we are at a very unique cafe here in Cape Coral, Florida. It's called Cafe U. And it's really a cool cafe because they really focus on delivering you great service, great food, and really healthy food. That they make everything from scratch here. So this is really a treat. It's kind of an odd industrial area here in Cape Coral. I should have found out what street it was so I could tell you, but if you look it up, you'll find it Cafe U. All you got to do is look for that really cool sign that says Cafe U that you see in the background there. And we are going to take you on a little tour and show you a little bit more about this restaurant. This restaurant is owned by a lady from Australia, and she wanted to bring the Australian charm and the healthy food to you here in Cape Coral. You have anything to say?
We'll just go inside and show you. Better to show than tell. So we're here at Cafe U, and it has a really cute little entrance right here. As you come in, Sunday it is closed, and 7:30 a.m. is when it opens, and it does close at 3:30. Their kitchen closes at 3. So let's come on inside.
Looks like they're ready for Halloween.
Let's come on inside. And here we have some of our people here. We have got Ava, and we got Elena, and Penny, and they're going to share a little bit about Cafe U with you. Who wants us to? Elena, do you want to go first? Share a little bit about your experience here and what Cafe U is, and the history, and favorite foods.
So Marlise, the owner, came to Florida from Australia and was looking for somewhere that had good food and good coffee. And so she just created that because she saw there was a lack here, especially in Cape Coral. Her goal here is to have the best cafe in Cape Coral, and then eventually in the area, obviously.
Nice. And what are some of the favorite foods and highlights of your place right here?
Some of the best things here that you can order, I always suggest like omelets from the breakfast menu. The korma bowl is just phenomenal. And if you're looking for a good coffee, this is the place to be.
Nice. Anything else you want to share before we ask Ava or Penny?
You speak just Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
Aquí estamos nosotros y podemos atenderlos en español and English too.
Nice. Very great. Nice multilingual. And we got Ava. Ava will also, if you want to share the different types of food and your experience here. And
Sure, absolutely, yeah. So I've been coming to Cafe U for a couple of years, but I only just started recently working here because I loved it so much as a customer that I felt like it might be a great place to work as well. Our chef has been here the entire time, so we've been open for 9 years. He's been with Marlise, our owner, and then our baker makes everything from scratch, which is great. So every day there's no preservatives in anything. It's fresh bread, fresh pastries, we have cakes, a lot of catering orders that come for those as well. And our big thing too as well is vegan and gluten-free options. And so more so when we're talking about like having a great cafe in Southwest Florida, there aren't always options like that available, especially in smaller communities like ours outside of Fort Myers. So yeah, our chef, I guess, is known, we talk about food, but he's really known for soup. So he can make a soup out of anything. When I first started working, Mike, our general manager, said that we hardly have any other like waste. No vegetables go to waste, no fruit, because he just finds places to put things and everything's always used.
that's great. And the taste is amazing.
And I can confirm it's just as fun to work here as it is to come and take a seat and get some cake and lunch.
We've been served by almost all of you. We've always had a fantastic experience.
Yeah, I mean, we try. We're happy to be here. Everybody in the back, too. A lot of people stay because they enjoy it, and it's a good place to work at.
Yes, and we can tell the food is delicious, and we always get great service and great smiles here. You gotta try if you're a coffee lover. Can you share a little bit more about your coffee? And,
Sure.
Yeah.
So we don't roast our own coffee beans here, and people always ask why we don't sell them, and that's because 100 yards past us at the end of the building, there's actually a coffee roaster. So about every 2 days, it's usually me, sometimes Martine, we walk it down to the coffee. They literally package it up for us. The steams are still hot, and then we bring it fresh over.
That's great.
So yeah, all espresso
Fresh.
based. We don't really use any syrups. Our coffee is good enough where we kind of forego all of the fun flavors and focus more so on those espresso based drinks that
Nice.
people love.
I love their fresh ingredients and seeing them make it. You can see the kitchen
We're
over
definitely known
here.
for our latte art as well. We try and work on that hard.
Yeah,
Because it makes the difference.
I always love it when I get my cup of coffee out and those little hearts and things that they
I know,
make.
it's so cute.
Yeah. So, do you want to? Would you mind taking us on a quick tour, if that's okay?
Yeah,
So we got right here.
So up front is obviously the bar. This is where all of our drinks are made. This is where takeout orders are put through. And then all our desserts are up front and right here in this bakery case. And then our restaurant is shaped like an L. So we have seating up front and seating along the back.
Thank you.
I know. Anna puts in a lot of hours making them look that good.
Oh wow.
And then our kitchen is really small, so you'll notice that it's quite a modest space, but it's right here next to the guests. That's Dustin, he's awesome, and then Will's working in the back as well.
And it's always super clean, and everybody always has a smile.
It is, yeah.
And
Kind of towards the
we
back.
have our chef.
And then further along the way, so next to the kitchen area is our prepping area, and then Anna's little bakery corner as well.
How many restaurants do you know of around here that allow you to see their cooking and prepping area?
You know, not a lot. I would say it's a little bit more rare, but it's intimate. And it adds to kind of the friendly, family, relaxed atmosphere that we have. So that's Josh. We love him. He often works at our fine dining events. So on Fridays and Saturdays when we do closed dinners, he's often in the back doing prep work and making those come together.
I saw these. Are they like empanadas, or they look like?
Yeah. So Martin typically makes our empanadas. He's from Argentina, but he's teaching Elaine, who's new to us. She's from Cuba. She was doing them this morning.
Wow.
So we sell those. They're uncooked, so you take them home, cook them up fresh.
Nice.
And those are pretty popular. We've had those for years.
Oh wow. So if you're looking for empanadas, you know where to go. They're made fresh.
Hummus. We've got it all.
Yes, so we also tried some of your salads, and the salad, I know I'm like Asian, but there's an Oriental salad that I just tried, and that was so
And you enjoyed
different.
it. Okay,
Yeah, it was so
awesome.
good.
Yeah.
The flavor is just the right. It wasn't like too sweet.
refreshing,
It
yeah.
was very refreshing.
I like the Oriental,
texture.
and then we have a seared tuna bowl, which is kind of similar along the same lines, and that's really delicious as well.
And you also have some lunch or breakfast specials here.
We do, yeah. So every 2 days we bring out new specials. Sometimes we have some for breakfast. We always have lunch ones for sure.
Awesome.
And then we post them around in 2 new soups each day as well.
Wow. And what is your soup for today if anyone wants to come down today?
Yeah, sure. So we have a creamy mushroom and green bean, and then a corn ginger bisque.
Nice.
Both are gluten free, and then the corn ginger bisque is vegan.
And I'm
They're
happy.
good. I have one pack to take home for supper.
Oh, great. That's great. So yes, I've been also looking for vegan options in the area, and I'm happy to know that this place, I can trust that they are making their meals fresh here, prep here. You can see it being made. So it's also fun just to actually, if you want to sit by the kitchen area, you can also watch
you can
them.
chat them up a bit.
Yeah, watch them make. And that door, is there a special history behind that door?
You know, it's Moroccan. We've had it for quite some time. I don't remember how Marlise got her hands on it. She's very well traveled. Before she did this, she worked in just about all countries all across the world. So I don't know exactly when and how we obtained it, but it's very beautiful and an important part of the cafe here for sure.
Yes, and there's also a very unique poster painting right here.
Yes, somebody made that. It has a couple original names of people who worked here and little Cafe U detailing.
Oh, there's unique to just this cafe. That's amazing.
I like to display everyone's artwork for sure.
And here is a sample of strawberry cake.
It's a raspberry white chocolate. It is topped with a strawberry. It's 3 layers of white chocolate cake. It's got 3 layers of frosting and then almonds along the top.
Very nice.
Very good.
Very nice. And thank you so much, Ava.
Yeah, of course. Thanks, you guys.
Elena, do you have anything else you want to share about your experience, your favorite things here, or anything else?
When I first came here, I was just looking for something fun to do and like out with my friends, and then I ended up falling in love with this place. So I asked for a job, and they were gracious enough to give me this job even when they didn't have the room. And I've really taken that to heart to like be nice to other people and help them out.
Yeah, you can always depend on them to give you their suggestions. And if I found like sometimes if there's anything that you want to have as a special request, they've always been accommodating. And I love the philosophy that Elena just shared, that she knows like when she needs to make a decision to have a happy customer, and that's what the owner would like also. Is that right?
Absolutely, yeah. So if you're in town, definitely stop by. It's worth it. Yeah.
And what type of events do you have?
So it kind of depends on the season. Typically, we're most known for our fine dining events. So they're closed reservation-only dinners. We just worked one. What did we have most recently? We recently had a molecular gastronomy experience, so looking at the kind of chemical nature of cooking and what you can do with science.
Taking a unique approach.
That's cool.
We have all vegan dinners. We have an Argentinian one next weekend. So sometimes cultural experiences, sometimes focused around a specific holiday. We have a Halloween-inspired one coming up. And then occasionally, we haven't done it for a while, but we have done cooking classes as well, and other closed events, just depending on what people in the area are interested in.
Nice. And where can they learn? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, we also have every 4th Friday of the month, we have Pavlova Friday.
Can't forget about
Which is just great. It's all Australian based, and we try to make unique ones every time. So we have the traditional one with kiwi, blueberry, and strawberry, and then we have a unique one as well every 4th Friday of the month. And every so often we have vegan and gluten-free donut days, which are my favorite days. So I love to talk about that. And we have like unique flavors every once in a while, like 4 to 6 flavors. It's really good.
Nice. And where can people go to learn more about your restaurant, your events?
We have a website, just cafeu.com. You can look it up. It should pop right up. And then we also have plenty of social media. So you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and we're also on some of the more groups specific to Cape Coral. So any of those.
Excellent.
So yeah.
And you should totally join us for Vegan Fest next March.
Very good. And if you're watching this live, hashtag live. If you're watching this replay, hashtag replay. Feel free to also share this out and follow and like for more. If you are visiting and if you have visited this Cafe U restaurant, also let us know. And what are your favorite foods or drinks that you ordered here? And we'd love to also hear more about your experience. And come visit Ava.
Yes, come visit us.
Penny. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys for having us.
Yeah,
We
thank
appreciate
you
that.
guys. Lovely to meet you.
We just love Cafe U. Every meal I've had in here, whether it's breakfast or lunch, has always been served with a smile, and the food has always been top class, like A++++, 15 out of 10. So make sure you come by and check out Cafe U.
Awesome. Thanks, you guys.
It's Dave and Jay with Insider Networking. Make sure you like and follow. Comment live below if you're watching live. Comment hashtag replay if you're watching replay. And we hope to see you again soon.
Bye, everyone.